Hi, my little shardies. Welcome and welcome back. This is Christina with Shhh are online. I'm so excited because today I'm bringing you this wonderful little item. I have to thank the Dollar Diva. I saw these on her channel and I totally fell in love with them. These are the Harmony by Spectrum Noir Water Reactive Dye for blending and distressing. So they're like distress inks, but they're Harmony's brand. And I want to see today if they're better. But what I'm going to do first is swatch these out and then tell you my initial thoughts. When I saw them on her channel, I wanted to go ahead and pick up a few of them. And when my husband saw that I was looking at them, he surprised me. And yesterday I got a box and they were all in there, every color. So I'm very excited. This is all 36 colors of the Harmony line. I think he got them off of Home Shopping Network, so he's able to get the whole set for me. He knows how much I love the Distress Inks by Tim Holtz, so I'm very, very, very excited to give these a try. If you're purchasing these off of Amazon, several of the packs are available in 3-packs, and some are available individually to purchase. I think the packs of 3 go for around $17, and individually they go between like $6 and $9. That's just an average price. And when you get a pack of 3, it gives you all coordinating colors like that. That would be one of the 3-packs there. Which is great because then you don't have to think about what colors go with which colors. And I'm going to have to figure out how to label these because they didn't come like that. So they came in this set and I had to go online and figure out which color inks went with each set. So I'm going to have to put like numbers on them or something so I know like these 3 colors go together. And for some reason, they sent me 2 that were blue instead of black. So I don't know why that is, but when I looked online, these colors are definitely with this one, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, without further ado, let's get this thing started. All right, everyone, due to the harsh lighting, I'm just going to hold this up for a second and show you. This is what I'm using to blend my ink on. I absolutely love this. This is a glass ink blending board, basically. I bought it a couple years ago. The Tonic Studio glass board by Tim Holtz. It is incredible for using your distress inks on, or any kind of inks, actually. I've even used hot glue and stuff like that on there. It's got this area over here that's a ruler, so you can go ahead and measure cards and stuff. Make sure they're the exact size that you want it. And then over here is a white area, and you can put your inks here to see what colors they are for blending and whatnot. And then it just wipes off really easy. So I love this board. I don't usually use it when I'm shooting videos because, as you can tell, there's a lot of reflection of the overhead light that I have for the lighting on this video. So I'm going to try to like keep a piece of paper or something here to stop that lighting from showing up. But I am going to use this board. If it doesn't work out and I keep getting a lot of this light in the background that I can't do it, then I'm probably just going to wind up using like a little stamping block and putting the ink on the stamping block. It works very close to this. I prefer the board because it protects my desk, but I will use the stamping block if I need to. I'll have a link in the description box below for this Tonic Studio glass board. I also wanted to take a second and address all the tools that you can use when you're using distress ink. And these are some of the tools that I use. I started out with these ink applicators. So what you would do, and I'm sorry, this is very old now, but they come with these little felt pads, and you can just stick a felt pad onto the applicator and you can use it. But I had noticed when I was doing the distress ink that I was getting like a lot of lines. I wasn't very good at using this tool. So then I bought these, and they come with foam applicators, and I started using those. I've used Q-tips. These are little detail sponge blenders, an aqua brush. I've used these, or I even purchased these, Jane Davenport baton blenders. And then the newest thing I used and I fell in love with are these brush blenders. They are so soft, and I was able to get the ink to go on so smoothly using these. So I love these. I purchased 2 different sets. I think this had 5 or 8 in it, and this set had like 10 in it. I will leave a link in the description box below for as many of these items as I can find. All right, everyone, I'm going to swatch them like this. I have this really cute set of cat stamps. So I went ahead and applied one onto a stamping block. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp each of the inks with this, and then I'm going to put a line underneath in a similar fashion that I did with my distress inks, like this. And I'm going to apply this bottom area with a Q-tip. I didn't do it with this because these were the mini inks, so I just put it on the side. And these are full-size ink pads. And one of the things I love about these is that the color is on the sides. It's a love-hate because when you stack them, a lot of that color is hidden, but I had to, on my mini distress inks, make little labels, and these I don't have to do that with. So you can either stamp directly from the pad, or you can put a little bit on the board over here and pick it up from over here. So if you were doing any kind of blending or anything like that, that's the way you would use this board. So for this purpose, I think I can just go directly on the stamp pad. Put it where I think it needs to be. And then I have a thing of baby wipes over here to be able to wipe the stamp pads, or even just a paper towel. I'll wipe this off for my next use. And I'll pick up a little bit of this color with a Q-tip. Right, the next color is Lemon Tonic. And Honey Pot. Orange. And guys, I'm wiping this stamp off right away, but if you wait and it dries a little bit on the stamp pad, I just use one of the Ranger mini misters, and all you need to do is just squirt like a small amount of water onto the stamp, and that will help get the ink off. Remember, it's water reactive. Chinese red. Bordeaux. Next color will be Pink Tulip. All right, the next color is going to be Fuchsia. And I could see that it was going to do that on the stamp, and I did it anyway, so. And I had enough ink on there to stamp a cat on my paper towel. All right, the next color is Plum Jam. Pale Fig. Crushed Velvet. Such a pretty color, purple. The next color is Damson Wine. I cannot wait to use these. They are going on this paper so smoothly, even with a Q-tip. They're blending out really nicely. I don't have any of the harsh lines I have with my distress inks. I'm hoping that continues, and they dry fairly quickly. Not getting any smearing. Now obviously if I add water to that, it will smear, but I'm not going to add water to that. And guys, I just laid this stamp on my desk, and I can't move the camera to show you, but I laid it face down purple on my desk and got some of the ink on my desk. I'm shooting it up with my mini mister. It's coming right off my desk. All right, the next color is Spring Meadow. The next color is Grasshopper. Guys, this color would be so good for leaves. And Pine Tree. Next we have Frosty Jade. Oh, that color is gorgeous. Now we have Green Topaz. And Smoked Emerald. Baby Blue. Ocean Blue. And Midnight. I have Spa Blue, Anthracite, and Noir Black. Smoke Plume, Misty Morning. Some of these ink pads are more moist than others. And Twilight Gray. Next one is Pumice, Smoked Pearl, and Jet Black. I thought I was done and then I found some more, so sorry about the fact that I already put some of the colors there. I wasn't sure I was going to do this on video because I had already shot everything, and then I realized that I had forgotten some. So that is Sandstorm. Next is Friar Brown. The next is Seal Brown. The next is Oasis. I love that color, by the way. It is gorgeous. It's be like nice water if you're doing water. And the last color is Lagoon. So in the first set of 3, it's Straw Bale, Lemon Tonic, Honey Pot. Second set of 3 is Orange, Chinese Red, Bordeaux. Third set is Pink Tulip, Fuchsia, Plum Jam. Fourth set is Pale Fig, Crushed Velvet, and Damson Wine. Next set is Spring Meadow, Grasshopper, and Pine Tree. Next set is Frosty Jade, Green Topaz, Smoked Emerald. The next set is Baby Blue, Ocean Blue, and Midnight. The next set is Spa Blue, Anthracite, and Noir Black. Then you have Smoke Plume, Misty Morning, Twilight Gray. Pumice, Smoked Pearl, Jet Black, Sandstorm, Friar Brown, Seal Brown, and the last grouping is Oasis, Parakeet, and Lagoon. Look at this color range, guys. It is gorgeous. I am so excited about the colors in this set. And I'm not going to do too much more of a video because I know this one's been going on a long time. But I do want to do like a quick demo, and we'll see what we can get these things to do. So I already have these blues still out, so I think I'm just going to work with those for the moment. So this is Lagoon. Guys, look at that color. So I'm just using one of my blending brushes, and I'm coming in at the edges, and I'm just going to kind of smear it around. I'm kind of tapping off some of the extra ink so it's not so harsh. So that's Lagoon, and now I'm going to come in with my Parakeet, and I'm just going to take the blending brush and kind of wipe it on the paper towel, try to get off any extra ink that's there. I'm going to rub it across the ink pad. Again, if you get the colors in the 3-pack, they all go together. They're complementary colors. And although I'll use this predominantly for adult coloring, if you're making cards or little gifts or any number of projects, this could be a great tool for you. And I've never used these before, so it's a little heavy over here, but as you can tell, as I'm getting used to it, I'm getting a little better at it. So, and I'm just going lightly through the corner. So I'd like the edges to be darker. I'm going to blend just a little bit into that Lagoon color up there. And then I'm going to take the final color, which is Oasis. Wipe off any extra ink that I have. Look at that. That is really cool. If you had like a background for a card, that would be perfect. If you wanted a stamp on top of that, that would be cool too. And let's see if it does the same thing as if it was Distress ink. So I'm going to use this Ranger Mini Mister. And I'm going to squirt it. And as you can see, the colors are lifting. So you can leave it like that, or you can dab it. Lift off some of the color. Like if you had like an ocean background that you were trying to do, look at how beautiful that is. And it only took a second. Now you can lay more over top of that if you want. I would let it dry first. You can, if it's not blotchy enough, you can spray some more. But wow, do I love these. It was actually, I think, in my opinion, easier to blend these than it is to blend the Distress inks. You can add in other colors. You don't have to stick with just the 3 shades that you wanted to add to it. If you wanted to throw another color in there, you could also do that. I'm scared I'm gonna like mess it up. I like it so much the way it is. I have a little bit of pink tulip here. Let's see what that looks like if I add it. Look how nice that blends. It actually is turning it into like a light purple color. That is how well it blends. So pretty, guys. Totally love these. If you like Distress inks, you are absolutely gonna love these. Guys, seriously, look at how quick I did that. I don't know about you guys, but the hardest part of coloring for me is to create the backgrounds. That would be an incredible background in an adult coloring book. And it only took me, what, 2 minutes max? I absolutely love this. And that is not the only way you can apply this. You can take a water brush, and I just cleaned this little stamping block. But again, I have the Tim Holtz pad that I would usually use, but you can pick it up and use it like ink. So I'm just gonna again take this parakeet and I'm just gonna stamp a little bit of it onto this stamping pad. And I'm gonna take a semi-wet aqua brush and I'm gonna just move a little bit of this ink down and kind of smooth it around over here. This has a lot of water in it. I need to take some water off, but you can use it just like a watercolor. The darker you want it, the less water you will have on your brush. So if you have a really dry brush and you don't put a lot of water on it, it'll be darker in that spot like that. And if you want it lighter, you would move some of that ink over to the side and wet it down. It'd be more like a watercolor. So there are so many things that you can do with this ink. I don't want to waste this. You can also blend it over here. So if you wanted to do more than one color, you could add the colors over here and pull it over. But a lot of times it's easier and you get more ink if you put it on a stamping pad and then pull it. It's less wasteful than if you're putting your brush directly on the pads. But I have to say, I am very, very, very impressed. You will be seeing me use these in future videos. If you already have them and love them or not, let me know in the comment box below. I will go ahead and include links to each one of these colors that I can find in the description box below. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, color happy, and remember, shh, it's our little secret.